You're going to be visiting the waste energy facility. For those who don't know that, any recycle or any refuse that's collected in the city of Grand Rapids has to go to the waste energy facility, whether it's collected by the city or whether it's collected by a private hauler. We have an agreement with Kent County and the surrounding 6 cities. If you don't understand the term of flow control, anything that's collected in these 6 cities is required to go to the waste energy facility.
Which started with 5 organizations, the City of Grand Rapids, 3 colleges, including Grand Valley State University, Grand Rapids Community College, which is very important, partner with the City of Grand Rapids, Aquinas, and finally we had the Grand Rapids Public Schools.
By and large, the type of trash that we like to burn is household waste, stuff you'd find in your kitchen. That's really what these were designed for. But we are a mass burn facility, so we take everything. Bed springs, whatever's in your trash, it all gets picked up and gets loaded into the boiler. And at the end of the process is where we pull the metals out. Essentially, we took all of his trash, okay, and it filled up a truck, 10 tons or so in that truck. And we bring it into the facility, we dump it into the pit here. We have a crane operator who then he'll pick that stuff up because it gets pretty compact in those trash trucks. We bring in about 100 of those a day. He'll pick that stuff up, he'll fluff it up to get some air into it because it's like trying to light a phone book on fire. You can't do it, you got to bust it up. He'll load it into the boiler. It takes about an hour for a bag of trash, for instance, or a piece of trash to go through the boiler. We'll get bottom ash, and we'll get some fly ash as the emissions run up and go through the boiler. We'll collect those as residuals and take those out to the landfill. We're going to go up to this area called the charging deck, and you'll see there's a back stack of trash, and we'll burn that on weekends. So Saturday we just get maybe a dozen trucks in or so. Sunday no trucks, so they're constantly working that down. And if we have more than what we want in there, we have the ability to send some of that trash, put it into a compactor, and take it right straight to the landfill if we get too much in there.
The first area we're going to be is called the charging floor. That's the upper area where the crane runs and the waste is dumped into the pit below, and the crane operator will feed the boilers from there. As you can see, the trucks are going to dump directly into the trench at the front. The crane operator will backstack that garbage into the backstack of the trench of the pit, and some of it he'll actually compact out into the compactor chute. We only compact out refuse that we cannot process, because we do receive more than we can take. If everybody'd like to follow me down through the boiler house, we'll go to the control room now.
If there's a number or something on those.
Good. This is our control room area. The control room operator is going to monitor the operation of the facility from here, watching the parameters, the pressures and temperatures, and starting and stopping equipment as necessary in order to run the plant. This is our continuous emissions monitoring system. This is where we watch everything that's coming out of the stack and make sure that we're operating our facility in accordance with the state and EPA guidelines that have been set forth on our Title V permit. Right behind you is the air pollution control panel. We use that for our bag house and some of the other pumps that we have to start and run here in the facility. Examples of things on the continuous emissions monitoring computer, we're going to be watching our oxygen, sulfur dioxide gases, oxygen gas, carbon monoxide, and we're making sure that we keep all of these constituents within the parameters that are set forth by the EPA in order to say that we are cleanly burning what we have for refuse and that we're not polluting any more than what they've put forth.
There's pretty much some type of technology to sort everything. I've always told people ask, do you have trouble getting rid of your material? We never do, we don't have enough, but the markets go up and down monthly, kind of like the stock market. So, some months are good, some are not, but when we designed this, we did a business performance and kind of did low end, so We look at it more so it's a service to the county as an alternative to landfilling in burning.
So we would also be sorting out trash at this station. This is the pre-sort station still. So anything that still has food on it, anything that shouldn't be recycled in the first place.
Chip bags and candy bar wrappers, stuff like that, that's
Garbage,
trash.
yeah.
Would you prefer like a metal cap and a glass bottle to be separated like that too?
Yeah.
What about these bottles?
The caps are a different kind of plastic, so the plastic companies ask us to ask you to take the caps off, and the caps can go in the garbage because it falls through. The rest is good.
We sell, what we process here, we sort, and then we sell the product to them. That's how this is self-sustaining. The people you'll see in the front line are what we call pre-sorters. They'll take out cardboard and anything we don't want going through the system.
Okay, this is not a very glamorous site, not very sexy at all, and it is what it is, as you can see. We separate wood chips from firewood, from leaves, and this over here is our fall collection this year. We contract curbside collection in the city of Grand Rapids with a firm called Mr. Compost. The way it works is you buy a bag, that money goes directly to our provider, the guy that provides the services. However many bags we sell, that's how much money he makes, and he has to cover every one of our city streets 5 days a week. We do pay $10 a ton to have this material hauled away. Generally speaking, trucks can haul about 40 tons, so it's about $400 a load. We're actually sitting on top of an old gypsum mine. There's a number of caverns below us.
How much land do you have here?
We have about 140 acres as a city. There's about 640 total.
You're heading towards what we call the working face. We try and keep it as limited as possible. We have to spread 6 inches of dirt on this garbage every night before we go home and then take it off in the morning. It's on there because of, as you can see, it's doing a good job preventing seagulls from being here. And it also is for the wind and all the other stuff. One of the things about landfill gas, it is extremely wet. It is extremely wet. We knock water off out in the landfill in sumps. It's knocked off when it gets down here. And there's 3 places that goes through here until it gets to a dryer. This is the first knockout. That's the compressor. The gas is cooled off here. Goes through another dryer, a coalescing filter. So this is a screen of the whole plant operating, and if you touch one of these, it shows the detail. Right here, we're kicking out about 1.25 megawatts on unit number 1, and unit number 2 is 1.24 range. All of this goes out, that box, and it's measured. What we give, we don't give it, we sell it to consumers. We get about approximately 7.2 cents per kilowatt.